Hello everyone, welcome back to another amazing tutorial. My name is Tunde Victor, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how you can replace your sky using Photoshop. So let's get started. So I recently started using the Photoshop 2021 and I discovered there's a function right here which is called sky replacement right here, and this feature only works on Photoshop. I don't know if it works on Photoshop 2020, but I know it works for Photoshop 2021 and above. So let's say you're retouching your image and you don't like the way the sky is. As you can see this image right here, the sky is looking just white. So I just want to replace the sky to make the image look more beautiful. And this image was shot by Ncourage photography. He's my boss and my photography mentor. So to replace your sky, all you have to do is come to your edit right here and come to your sky replacement. So make sure your subject layer is selected. If you are working on adjustment layer, you are not going to see this function right here. So make sure your subject layer is selected. So with that being said, you come to your edit and you come to your sky replacement. So just click on your sky replacement. So once you click on your sky replacement, you can see Photoshop will automatically detect your sky for you and it will fill it with a new sky. So you can see these are before and these are after. So you can choose different sky which you want. So just come to this sky right here and click on it and you're going to see different variety of sky. Right here you have the blue sky. So just click any one and Photoshop automatically put the sky for you up there. And let's choose this one right here. And you can see Photoshop automatically fills the sky for you. And you can choose to place the sky whichever way you want. So just come to your image and just click on it and just drag it to where you want to place it, like that. Then if you feel, because I really don't like this one right here, but I think I'm just going to go for a warm look, so just come to this skies right here and look for the one you want. So I want the sky to be warm, so I just click on this warm right here. Let's see this one. I think it's too much. But you can always make adjustment in it after you put it. But I feel this one is too much. I really don't like it, so I'll just choose another one. I'll come back to my sky and let's see this one. Okay, I think I'm just going to leave it on this one. So once I'm done here, I'll just click on this empty space right here, because if I click OK right here, it's going to take me to Photoshop. So just click on this empty space right here, or any empty space in this place. So just click on it, and right here you're going to see shift edge. So you can choose to shift the edge so that it can blend even more like this. You can see it has reduced the opacity and it's blending even more, but I'm just going to, I think I'll leave it in the way it was before. So just play with the settings and they are self-explanatory. While here you can make it a little bit cooler. If you want to make the sky cooler, just take the temperature to the cool side. You can see the sky is getting cooler. If you want it to be warmer, just take it to this warm side and the sky will be warmer like this. So I think I'm just going to warm this sky a little bit like this. If you don't want the effect to affect the image, because as I'm changing the sky, the effect is affecting the image. So this is how the image was before, and this is how it is right now. You can see the image is looking kind of dark. So just you can take your lighting to 0% and it will affect the image less. And also you can take your color adjustments to 0% and it will affect the image less. And the good thing about this is that you have control over it. So let's say I click OK like this, and it's going to apply to Photoshop like this. So let's see, these are before and these are after. Now you see the original image, the sky was blurry, it's not so sharp as this. So right now I want to blur the sky to make it look a little bit even. So I'll just come to my sky right here and I'll come to my filter and I'll convert it to smart filter. So after I convert it to smart filter, and the reason why I convert for smart filter is because if I make any adjustment, I can easily go back and change the adjustment if I feel it's too much. So with that being said, after I convert it to smart filter, I'll come back to my filter, I'll come to my blur, and I'll come to my Gaussian blur, because I want to blur this sky so that it can match with the image we have already. So I'm just going to move the blur all the way up. So about I think 44 is okay, or 36, and I'll click on OK. So right now you can see it's affecting my subject. Like if I zoom, you can see my subject is blurry as well. So to take those effects off my subject to affect only the sky, all I have to do is come to this my sky layer right here and just create a layer mask. So once I create a layer mask, I'll just pick my normal brush tool, and with my black brush I'll just brush it away from my subject, so my subject will be sharp on the image like this. So I'll just brush it away from my subject. If I don't want the effects to affect my subject, I'll just brush it away. And after that, I'll come back to this one right here, this foreground lightning, and just remove it for my subject, because I don't want it to affect my subject. I just want it to affect only the sky. You can see I've taken those effects away from my subject, and so these are before, and these are after. So you can decide to reduce the opacity if you want to, and if you feel it's too blurry, you can come back to your Gaussian blur. That's why I convert it to a smart filter. Just click on your Gaussian blur and just reduce the blur radius if you feel it's too blurry, like this. And right now I'm seeing I paint it too much away from the subject from here, so I just come back to use my foreground lighting and just use my white brush to bring this part back like this again. Okay, so these are before and these are after. And I'm going to be using this image right here for another example. You can see this sky here is clearly visible, so I'll just come back to my edit. I'll come to my sky replacement, click on it. So once I'm here, I'll click on my sky, and I'm just going to use a warm look for this image. I feel warm will be okay, so I just click on this warm right here. Select any warm you want and just click on this warm right here. So there are different skies here which you can choose from, so select the one that works best for your image. So I like this one like this. So you can see immediately I place the sky, it affects the image. So this is how the image was before, and this is after placing the sky. You can see the image is looking warm, and it's because I put a warm sky. And like I said, you can just click on the sky right here. Once your this tool is selected, you can click on your sky and just adjust the sky to whichever part you want, like that. So I think I like it like this, so I'm just going to leave it like this, and you can make it cooler like that. So I feel it's like this, and these are before and these are after. You can see it affects the subject. So if you don't want the sky effects on the subject, which I don't really advise, because if you change the sky, the subject is supposed to change so that it can match, it can look more natural. Because if the sky is warm, the subject is supposed to be warm, and if the sky is cool, the subject is supposed to be cool. But if you just want it to affect only the sky, don't want to affect only the subject, all you have to do is click on OK. So if you don't want the effects to affect the subject, you want it to affect only the sky, all you have to do is pick your black brush, and if your brush right here is set to white, just click on this icon right here to switch to black and white. So make sure you are your black brush, or you can use X on your keyboard to toggle between black and white on your keyboard like that. So make sure your foreground color is on black, and just come to this foreground color and just use your increase the size of your brush. Make sure your opacity is on 100, your flow is on 100, and just paint it away from the subject, leaving just the sky, so that the effect is not going to affect the subject, it's going to affect only the sky like that. So I'm just painting it away from the subject like this. So if I show you before and after, you can see the subject is still intact, but the sky has changed. So this is the before and this is the after. You can see our subject is still intact, but the sky has changed. So this is the before and this is the after. You can see I'm bringing back those effects back, and how I did that, I just changed this my foreground color to white. If I change it to black again and I paint, you can see I'm removing those effects from the subject. And if I change it to white like this, I'm bringing back those effects on the subject again like that. So I hope you understand that. I'm just trying to explain this as simple as possible. So guys, this is how to replace sky in Photoshop. So if you like this video or you learn it from this video, make sure to hit on that like button so that more people can see this video and learn from this video as well. I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay creative.